exposing the exact location, the exact place where the former governor of Kogi State is currently hiding. Well, how did we get to this point, and why is this man running away from the EFCC? Well, to better understand this, here is a publication released on the 18th of April 2024, where it states, updated, EFCC declares ex-governor Yahaya Bell0 wanted. Showing right now on your screen is an official document from the desk of the EFCC. As you can see, this man was placed as a wanted individual. And when you look down and when you scroll to the bottom part of this document, and it states, the public is hereby notified that Yahaya Bell0, former governor of Kogi State, whose photograph appears above, is wanted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, in connection with alleged case of money laundering to the sum of 80 billion naira. A couple of days later, the EFCC, together with their squad, drove down to the apartment of Yahaya Bell0, one of his apartments located in Abuja. The EFCC drove down to number 9 Benghazi Street, we'll say Zone 4, which is the exact and pinpointed location of Yahaya Bell0. The plan here was to arrest him easily and make sure he faces the wrath of the law in full force. Unfortunately, something unexpected happened, but we'll get to that in a minute. Showing right now on your screen is a satellite view of the home address of Yahaya Bell0. As you can see, it clearly states number 9 Benghazi Street. But then we went a step further to enter the street in real-time view. Well, showing right now on your screen is a 3D view of his home address. As you can see, this is a very, very closed and a very, very quiet environment, well secured. And this is the exact building, the exact home address of Yahaya Bell0, which looks very, very secured. And when you look at the left hand side of your screen, you will see security men mounted and stationed very close to the gate entrance. Moving on swiftly, when the EFCC got to the apartment of this ex-governor, something interesting happened. Showing right now on your screen is a publication from The Punch, where it states, at Bell0's Abuja's residence on Wednesday, a group of armed men identified as special forces, along with officers from the Nigerian police force, intervened to prevent EFCC operatives from apprehending him. That is to say, when the EFCC got to the apartment of Yahaya Bell0, some police officers and some special forces prevented the EFCC from arresting this man. And it did not even end there. An individual was spotted preventing or intervening against the EFCC from doing their due diligence. This individual is Usman Ododo, who is the current governor of Kogi State. This man used his influence and his immunity as the current governor of the state to cover up a man who has committed a series of crimes against the indigenes of Kogi State and against the country. A couple of days later, the EFCC came out to make a public announcement where it states, EFCC later declared Bell0's whereabouts unknown while placing him on a watch list. Meanwhile, when the EFCC were busy placing Yahaya Bell0 on their watch list, Usman Ododo, the current governor of Kogi State, was one step ahead of the EFCC. What did he do, you may ask? Well, at some point, Ododo, together with the special forces and together with the Nigerian police force who were attached to him as security, moved Yahaya Bell0 to a different and to a new apartment, still within the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The plan here was to quietly and swiftly move this man from Abuja down to Kogi State, where he will get full protection against the EFCC. By doing so, they needed to move Yahaya Bell0 by road or by air to Lokoja in Kogi. But they had one major problem. The problem here is the means of transportation. They knew that if they travel by road, it would be very, very easy for the EFCC to stop them and force an arrest. So the plan here was to travel by air from Abuja straight to Lokoja in Kogi. Meanwhile, Kogi State had no functional airport, but Kogi State is blessed with numerous and multiple airstrip. An airstrip is just a space where aircrafts can take off or land in. Showing right now on your screen are two airstrips located within the state. As you can see, we have the Obajana airstrip facility and we also have the Ajaokuta airstrip. Usman Ododo together with Yahaya Bell0 can't use any of this airstrip because of the distance between these locations and Lokoja, where the government house is situated. They needed an airstrip within Lokoja, and that is why we jumped on a thorough investigation to probably expose the airstrip that these guys used to move Yahaya Bell0. Showing right now on your screen is a parameter of all the active airports located within Nigeria, and if you look closely you won't find any in Kogi State. Why is this airstrip hidden? Well, let's find out together. While doing our research, we stumbled on the exact coordinates and the exact location of the airstrip these guys probably used. Showing right now on your screen is this airstrip where it clearly states Lokoja airstrip, and if you scroll down to the bottom part of these documents or this screenshot, you will see the exact coordinates and the exact center of this particular airstrip we've been looking for. And the moment you impute the coordinates on the Google Earth software, you'll find something interesting. This particular airstrip is known as the Olav Enterprise. Showing right now on your screen is a satellite image of this airstrip. As you can see, it is very, very close to the journalist global cells, and is still very, very close to Adon Kulu. Well, this airstrip is still very, very functional, because when we checked the database, you get to see every single information you need to know about this particular airstrip located in Lokoja, Kogi State, Nigeria. After much digging, you will notice that this airstrip is just 32 minutes away from the Kogi State government house in Lokoja. How did we know? Well, take a look at this image showing right now on your screen. This was taken from Google Map. As you can see, we inserted the two different locations, the Kogi State government house and this airstrip. And when you look down, you will see that this is 32 minutes by motorcycle and 37 minutes by car. So definitely this is how Usman Ododo together with Yahaya Bell0 left Abuja down to Kogi State. They probably took off from Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport via their private jet, and they flew down to this particular airstrip located in Lokoja and drove for about 36 to 37 minutes down to the government house where this man is currently hiding. Well, we continued our investigation. Showing right now on your screen is a Google Earth image or video of the Kogi State government house. You can see how secured this environment is. This is the exact location of Yahaya Bell0. Well, we're still waiting for the EFCC to arrest him and make sure he faces the law. If you want to see how this man moved funds from the Kogi State Treasury down to his private bank account, if you want to understand everything that happened behind the scenes, we have a video that exposes every single detail for you to understand in simple terms.